Trans Africa Radio. Made
a hit that a whole lot of people slept on. I don't know why, man. DJ Maphorisa, Wizkid, as well as DJ Buckz on this one, titled Soweto Baby, right here on Trans Africa Radio, man. 872 on your DSTV, 609 and OpenView HD, taradio.mobi on your mobile phone. And yes, this right here is the re-up. The name is Ntokozo Botjie. Right now, though, we got the man of the moment in the building, DJ Buckz, my G. How you doing? Everything's going well?
Awesome.
How's your day been so far?
It's been very busy, man.
Yeah?
But, I've been enjoying it so far.
Yeah, but busy is blessed.
Yeah.
So that's what you've been on.
Of course,
100%. Tell us about that record, because I swear when we started playing the song, it took South Africa like 6 months and the rest of everybody else to catch up on that one. Really? But before we get into people sleeping, I want to get into what was it like working on such a huge record that after some time, everybody was talking about it, everybody was vibing on it.
We actually didn't know it was going to be this big, hey?
Yeah?
We were working on it when Wizkid was in South Africa, coming for music videos and stuff. So we were chilling at his hotel. Every time we go to his hotel, we pick up a mini studio.
Okay.
So we just vibe in the studio and see what comes up. So me and Maphorisa did the beat, and then Wizkid liked it and was like, let's just do this song,
Yeah.
Maybe it will be big, maybe not, but let's just do it and see what happens. So we just did it and put it out, and the reception was mad, hey, especially from outside South Africa. South Africa is more like it has to get used to some music before it warms up to it, So
yeah, true.
So we just plant the seed and watch it grow. Yeah, that's how we do it.
So I like the fact that you speak about South Africa and waiting and stuff like that. Yeah. How do you feel about that? Where everyone else, and especially in West Africa, East Africa, when a DJ Buckz drops a song today, it happens now. It's not a matter of, I don't know what South Africans are doing. Maybe they're too busy. I don't know what's going on. But how does it make you feel that, especially when you come from South Africa, when you look at other markets and you're like, why is it that my people, take so much time to consume our own music? Because it feels like when Drake drops, everyone talks about it, but it's different when Ntokozo drops a song.
True. Like I would say, it's basically according to how we being fed songs, Like with radio stations, they give you what they want you to hear. They don't give you what they think is nice. You get what I mean? So with the wave that's going around, everybody wants to be at the top of the game, So being at the top of the game meaning you have to give people what they want at all times. And sometimes you don't know what people want. You just assume and see something is big and just put it out. So sometimes we should just give music a chance and see people's reactions rather than assume what their reactions would be, So I'm thinking we'll get better in time.
We'll get better in time. Yeah, we need help, man. Yes, we need to get some consultants from West Africa to come through.
Amatambo.
DJ Buckz is in the studio in case you just joined us. We're going to have a chat, nothing much about the music. He's done so much. You've worked with the likes of Uhuru. You worked with the likes of Davido. And it seems like it's the age of the collaboration. Why do you think so? Because I know when you were growing up too, mostly artists were doing albums alone.
Sure.
It was the norm. We never had that much collaboration. Why do you think, especially, it started off here, I think, in Africa, but now it seems it's a current trend even overseas.
True.
Yeah. Why do you think that is happening in the game?
I think we just realized that when you're alone, it's very difficult to get your music to everybody, because everybody needs advice. You can never know everything, and everybody's touch is different. When you come onto a song and you call a producer that does hip hop to put some sounds on a house song, it becomes different.
Yeah.
So that's what broadenizes your market, So we're just realizing that working together actually gets all of our fans in one place and makes our market a bit bigger than it was, So as you can see, go the overseas. With the overseas records, you find there's more than 10 producers on one song.
True.
You know, it's not about the royalties that you get. Hey, I'm gonna get 2% if I put the song with 10 other people. No, it's not about that. It's about how big the song is gonna go and how recognized you're gonna be all over the world.
Yeah.
Because of working with other people, So I think group work is much much better, and it's making us bigger as artists. And yeah, I think we should get onto that much more.
Yeah, we've had a lot of debacles regarding who wrote the song, who produced it, and they helped him, so it's not his, and he can't take the credit for it and all of that. Where do you stand? Because I want to go to a fact where I think I forgot his name, but he's a rapper and he works with Kanye West, and he was talking about the fact that especially I can say people of color and their genres when it comes to like dance music, Afro beats, kwaito, house and all of that, we most likely to say if he's getting help then he's not that good. And he was like, no, when you look at the pop world and the people who are making these charts go crazy, most of the time the Taylor Swifts of the world have like 30 people helping to make one song. Where do you stand with that? Do you think we should start formalizing it and making sure that, listen, we'll do anything to make a DJ Buckz record amazing?
True. We should do that, because there's the cake is very big, bruh. Like, the cake is big enough for all of us, even the upcoming artists that are coming to share, you know. That's one thing that we should get in our heads, that we could all be booked in one day and not be at the same place, you know.
Sure.
So that's the main fact of the music. Like, you could see, no one has ever seen DJ Khaled in the studio. Actually pressing keys and doing that, but he has 1,000 records. You get what I mean? They say another one by DJ Khaled. We don't care who produced it. So why should it be different when it's us? You get what I mean?
Yeah, true.
We all should work together towards a common goal. If we're working on your track, we're all working on your track. If you get big because of that track, we get proud because you big and you know who worked on the track, so you're gonna acknowledge us. You get what I mean? You don't have to call all our names at the same time at all interviews. In order for us to get recognition, we'll get that recognition once time goes. Yeah,
man. You alluding to more and more of the debacles of the industry. We'll get into more of DJ Buckz, but I want to see, because when you speak of mentioning people's names, right?
True.
Meek Mill and Drake went off because, well, Meek Mill felt like Drake made a song with him and he didn't say anything after the release, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about those kind of things? Because I feel like sometimes people are different, you know, and we treat our platforms differently. True. DJ Buckz might just be the guy who can post anybody and say, hey, Mang released a song, and then Ntokozo's like, nah, I've got a plan for my Instagram, so I can't put your picture there. Where do you stand with that? Where people be like, why are we in studio together if you're not going to promote the song with me?
It also depends on what we're working on in the studio. If we're working on our song in the studio, then we all deserve that much credit. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But if we're working on your song, I mean, it's your song, dog. Why should I want to ride on your song? I'm the one that came and told myself that I'm gonna help you make your song good. You know what I mean? Like, without expecting that recognition, or hey, when you put out that song, I want you to say featuring Buckz on the drums, featuring Buckz vocal motivation in studio, bringing drinks. Come on, dog. Relax. You are on the song. You don't have to be mentioned every flipping 2 minutes.
Bringing drinks.
You know you're there. You know, relax. Let's give the person a shine. It's his song. Let's give them a shine, and then he'll give us the credit when time goes.
Yeah, man. I agree 100%. I feel like each to their own. You know, when it comes to this marketing thing. And anyway, there's so much platforms right now that, in essence, that's why the big record labels are seeing an issue right now, because no one needs them as such to market and push their music. Anything is possible. Talking about anything is possible, you then went to Dubai, La Shapadi music video, the song The Sound, right? DJ Davido Uhuru and DJ Buckz, right? Tell me, what's the relationship with him now when it comes to Davido? We'll get into Uhuru, because a lot of people are still missing those sounds and DJ Buckz together. What was it like having Davido alongside you?
Oh man, it was mind-blowing to see such a young person with so much hard work and determination, you know. Not like respecting a person that comes from a rich family. You'd be like, yo, what do you need the money for? It's not about the money sometimes when you see a person dedicating himself to a craft, you know. So sometimes that makes you see that music is not about money. It's about what you want to leave as your legacy. You know what I mean? So a lot of people want to get into music because of the money and stuff like that, but it's actually not about that. If you go chasing the money, then you won't find the money.
Wrong
but
direction.
If you chase the goal, then the money will chase you. So with him, it was very inspiring, man, working with him and seeing so many people behind him, having a team and having to get us all to Dubai for a music video, I mean, like, that's expensive to do for something that's small, for a 4-minute song. You get what I mean? But it shows that if you put your mind and everything that you do to your craft, then you will see the benefits.
All right, DJ Buckz is in the studio. Send us those questions, comments, suggestions, the whole shebang. Find us on Twitter. It's at TransAfrica872, on Facebook, transafricaradio.net. Not forgetting, you can also find us via that WhatsApp line, +27 7925 44329. I'm getting a lot of good vibes from DJ Buckz, right? I'm gonna have the time of my life right now because I'm gonna get into it. You know, I saw. Actually, let me shut up. Let's get into Davido Uhuru, DJ Buckz on this one titled The Sound. He's got a new song out titled Sgicha. We'll be getting into that. He works with WHP on that one. It's all available on all digital platforms. If you can't wait, go play it now, man, on the streaming platforms. Now, please don't steal songs. It doesn't help anybody. Man, Davido Uhuru as well as DJ Buckz on this one titled The Sound. This is still Trans Africa Radio. The name is still Ntokozo, and we have a DJ Buckz in the studio. Thank you very much for joining us, Buckz. Tell me, man, we've seen so much changes in the sound when it comes to Afro beats or dance in Africa as such.
Sure.
I still miss this vibe where the sound, the white chokocha, you know, why move away from it?
You know, as I don't like to categorize. I'm sorry for categorizing, but as Mnyama people, we like having more. We want to have more every time. Even if you give us 2 million, we want 20. We're gonna look for ways that we can get that 20. So we feel that we too many for one thing. You know, even though we're doing a good thing, but we were not entirely into that good thing because we all had different goals that we wanted to go to.
Sure.
You know? Maporisa wanted to be his own brand. I wanted to be my own brand. Clap wanted to be his own brand. And other ones, you know. So
Clap dropped something too, not so long ago. Yeah.
You can see. So we all wanted to get to the point that we're at right now, but we felt that without us working together, then we wouldn't have gotten to where we are at right now. You get what I'm saying? So I appreciate the work that we did together and everything, but we're still cool. Yeah, we still jam sometimes.
You still jam sometimes. Yeah. No war. Will you guys ever get back and like get into studio and do something together?
I hope so. I hope so, because people really miss our joint work, you know. Yeah. Because every one of us had different music backgrounds and we all had something to bring on a song. We could make a song within an hour or two, you know, because of the load of information that we all had in each other's head. So we could make albums within days, weeks. You know? So I liked the pace that we were working at and the vibe that we had. So if it would happen again, I would appreciate it too.
All right, awesome stuff. Tell me about you alluded to the sounds that you all grew up listening to. What were the sounds in the house, in your neighborhood, that were ringing off regularly? I know the songs in my head where whenever I hear them, I'm like, yo, that song, I was sleeping, but I heard it. There was a party around my neighborhood. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I would say Kwaito. Kwaito. Those Afro pop, what would you call it? Afro pop or cultural songs? Chico Twala.
Yeah.
Chico Twala, Miriam Makeba, Brenda Fassi, those were the hits. Every weekend you'd hear people Bantadi Pigaragonte and playing those songs each and every day. The whole weekend. These are the songs that are making it. So they'll play in your head. So every time when I hear a song, I'd be like, I'd know each and every word of that song, but I have never written it down in my life. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's how music has an effect on us. It can stay in your head without you even noticing. When you hear it again, you Onomagala singing along to it, and you're like, when have I learned this song?
This is Sunday song.
Friday night, I know. You
I agree. Yeah.
So those cultural songs, and also myself, I used to listen to African songs like Abo Kofi Olomide, where a song from DRC, you know, and then Fali Pupa, why have I forgotten this guy's name? Fela Kuti. Fela Kuti. I was listening to those, and those are the ones that inspired my dance, you know, and everything that I used to come up with on stage and everything. It all comes from that background of music. So I would say that overload of music that comes from the continent itself, South Africa, was very inspirational to us.
Do you think that the generation just the generation we're following nearly messed up when it comes to this music thing. Because when I grew up, right, and then when I was growing up, I'm talking very young, when I was not smart, it was more, the sounds that I hear are the sounds that you're speaking of. It was more of a pan-African sound, you know, in the township where people were listening to all kinds of music from Zambia's, from the Congos of the world. But then there was an age or an era where in South Africa, all you would hear was a whole lot of Western music and then a few local songs. And did you feel like it's great to be back at a stage where we are embracing more of Africa again, like we used to?
Yeah, I would say that. I would also say that Africa is also showing us that if you believe in your own sound, then your sound will grow, you know? So with us, we also put our hands in many pies. Like we try to see, hey, Western, we're going to put our hands in the Western. See, hey, American, okay, thread, put our hands there on the thread there.
True.
It's very hard for us to embrace our own sound that we came up with in South Africa. You get what I mean? So with Nigerian sounds, you hear, that's the only sound that's playing in Nigeria. Like that's the only sound that they pump in radios and shows and everything. So people get force-fed until they actually embrace that sound and be like, yeah, we actually going far with this sound. They go to America and people actually forcefully hear that sound because of the force that they've become with that sound. You know what I mean? So with us and Kwaito and everything, what's the original sound of South Africa? Kwaito?
Yes, Kwaito, Bomasqatamia, you know, the traditional stuff.
I can't even pronounce it, Qatamia.
I was lucky, yeah.
Crazy, but we must learn these things. We must embrace our own sound and make it go out there because people are very interested in our sound. As you can see with Ladysmith Black Mambazo, they countlessly won those
like home. I don't know how many Grammys.
I don't know how many times they won the Grammys, and we also see ourselves like, I want the Sama. Man, you must look for the Grammy, dog. Like, go out there, embrace your sound, and go get that Grammy. That's the only way. Because if you go with their sound, they're gonna be like, bruh, where you coming with chicken to the butcher?
Yeah, true.
So you have to surprise these people out there and show them that there's sounds that you don't know of that are really banging outside, you know? Yeah, that's really gonna get us out.
DJ Buckz is in the building in case you just joined us. Buckz, I want to talk about things you would do besides music, because now we know the music thing, you grew up listening to it, you've been consuming, making, dancing, the whole shebang. But if we were to take away that side of DJ Buckz, where would you end up? Because for me, you look like you were playing football.
Yeah, I was actually the one that comes with the soccer ball and never plays it. I'm joking. Yeah, you know, football is just a common game that we used to play in the hood. So yeah, I used to see myself going far with it. Also, like Kyle, I'd be like, hey, I want to see myself playing for Chiefs or Spiders or Sundowns. But then music took over and I was like, no, soccer is not for me. I don't want to hurt my legs. These are my brand. Yeah. So I want to use them till I die.
So if you were not to be in the music world, the entertainment world rather, you would try sports or anything else? Medicine, chemistry, I don't know.
Oh, what would I do? Entertainment. My life is entertainment. Hey, like, I don't know. I was going to say acting, but that's entertainment too. So, wrestling. I'm joking.
Well, that's still entertainment, so we approve it. So you really are an entertainer.
Yeah, I'll go and bounce there sometime.
So you also dabbled into this acting thing again. Why you trying to kill me right now? You also got into this acting thing. How was that experience?
Oh man, it was mind blowing. Hey, especially the reception that I got based on the fact that I've never acted before in my life. And they saw that in me and they said like, you can do this. Or if somebody can tell you that you can do something and you tell yourself that you can do it, there's nothing that's stopping you. Yeah. So I did it and I got a very good reception from it, but it was taking me away from the music and I was like, hey, I see what you're doing.
They're gonna hire you there.
I'm getting out of this place.
Soapies are dangerous. You'll work there for 30 years.
You'll work there forever.
Look at Brooke, she was here.
Hey.
Yeah? She looks like she's been nah, let me shut up. But
Brooke Loge.
A problem. But oh man. And then you've done the TV presenting, right?
Yeah.
And And I want to get into, because you alluded to it off air about the Prince KB thing, that you were a judge on ones and twos when he was still competing in the competition, which after winning, obviously he's a huge superstar now.
True.
What's it like judging other people's talent when you are talent as well?
Man, I think it takes us back to that phrase that says it takes one to know one. You know? Like, if you know music and you believe that you can, like, you can groom yourself through music, you know?
Yeah.
You can become something through music. You can actually see others that do the same thing as you. You can actually discover something that's talent, you know? I think with us musicians, we have that power to see something that's beautiful and make something out of it. I think that's why they call music judges to become the judges to be for the actual upcoming musicians on.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really good purpose that we serve as musicians, to go and judge these music shows and get proper musicians to come into the music industry, because there's people that take chances out here thinking that they do something when they're not, and they're just looking at the money, they're not looking at the hard work and everything that comes with it. So yeah, it's up to us to shape the music industry into what we want it to become.
Sure.
So yeah, I really love that experience, and yeah.
All right, awesome stuff. He's got a good head on his shoulders, in case this is the first time you hearing DJ Buckz not dancing and making you go crazy. We have him in the studio. I want to get into Sgicha, but you work with African Roots and HP on this one, right?
Yeah.
Let's get into it. When we come back, let's not forget the song is available on all digital platforms, Apple Music, Deezer's, or Spotify. Stream it. It's readily available for you. This is DJ Buckz, HP, as well as African Roots. Is it Sgicha? Sgicha. Yeah. You'll tell us what it means after this. The sounds of DJ Buckz, HP, as well as African Roots. This one's titled Sgicha, right here on Trans Africa Radio, man. 872 on your DSTV all across the continent. TARadio.mobi worldwide. OpenView HD in the Southern African District of Africa. And yeah, man, make sure you tune in all the time. 100% African music, 24/7, 365, right here on the Station of the Gods. And we got DJ Buckz in the building. So tell us, Sgicha.
Sgicha.
Yeah, what's going down there, Machi?
It's actually pronounced Sgicha.
Sgicha?
Sgicha.
Okay, Sgicha.
Just for the people out there to pronounce it cool. You pronounced it cool.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, what is
Sgicha?
Yeah.
Sgicha is like it's a term that we use, Kokasi, in Pretoria. You know, Pretoria has its own lingo.
Yeah, it's
When a song goes into you and you don't understand the feeling, you just want to go down and play marbles. You don't know what's going on with your life.
Yeah.
That's a Sgicha.
Oh,
yeah, a powerful song. That's a bass and drum song. That's what we used to call it. So I thought I should bring the name back because it.
Oh, so it's not a current term any longer.
Nah,
you bring it back to life.
Bring it back to life.
All right, and then working with my man HP, African Roots.
African Roots, you know, I was once in a group with them. When I was still searching for myself, you know. Yeah, we're doing music together. So a lot of songs that we did together, we got a lot of reception from it. So we saw that actually when we work together, we could bring out magic. So they're not afraid to call me if they have a song that they're not sure with, and that I could help Nyana with vocals or with production. And the same goes with me. So since this was my first single that I'm releasing officially as DJ Buckz and not featuring DJ Buckz, I thought that who else should I call besides HP? So Fire Production, I felt that they were the people that fit best to the song, and they knew what Sgicha means and the route that I wanted to take with the beat. So we made magic, man.
And then you got another guy, HP, a guy who brought Setswana and Setswana raps, Motswako, into the game mainstream. We grew up listening to him, and I always knew he had that thing. He was not just the hip hop cat, but he's always had the finesse to get onto anything. It's like a Tebe, man. You know. So why decide to get him? You could have called Tebe. You could have called any other cat that I feel like would be doing amazing. Kuri Chana, the Caspers of the world. I'm going northwest, Pretoria with the list. Yeah,
I thought maybe Tebe. I was like, no.
Damn, you just did it to Tebe for us, yeah.
Like, no, not Tebe. Okay, but Tebe's my G.
No hard feelings.
Yeah, but with HP, I always had him in my mind when I was doing like songs, you know. And I thought like which song would be like perfectly fit for him, you know. So when I came up with the song, I was like, I played it to him, just playing around and thinking what he could come up with, and he just rapped, freestyled on top of it because he was feeling the song so much. He didn't even know that I wanted to feature him on it. So he got super excited when I told him that, hey, you can get on it. He's like, let's do it. So he quickly jumped on it, sent it back to me, and it was fire, man. I couldn't keep it on my hands anymore, so I had to release it. So it's getting a lot of reception. He's getting a lot of reception on his side because people didn't know that he could dance on a song like that, you know. Dancing is not only for feet, you know. With also your voice, you can dance on a beat. Yeah, that goes for every musician. They out. Please, let's try dancing.
As some bars, a quick lesson from DJ Buckz. Let's try dancing on a beat.
Yeah.
And then you worked with, as you said, Komorago, African Roots. The reception was crazy for that record as well. It's lovely to see that you keep the connections with the people that you work 100%. With. And how important is it for you to have a good relationship with artists? Because back in the day, we used to have people sending songs via email. WHP went through the same process, and we had a problem with the song. And then we heard the same verse. It's another story on someone else's album.
It's very important to keep a relationship as artists because you'll never know when you might meet the person in future, you know. Because this talent thing, it doesn't die. It stays with us until we die. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it sorry.
That's you.
Actually, a bit of a brat with it. So. Like actually maintaining the relationship with your fellow artists as you do the music, it actually expands the lifespan of your relationship and then the music that you create together. You get what I mean? So it's I always advise people never to burn their bridges, man, because you'll never know when you might need that bridge to cross over again. You know? So I always keep my relationships tight and my circle small. But
So for Sgicha, when are we seeing a music video?
Very soon, bro. I'm hoping earliest October. It's gonna be in your screens. We're busy conceptualizing it. Martha, pick up that phone.
Martha's busy calling us, and I don't understand. It's the weekend, Martha. We let you go. We don't need you today.
Next month, it's gonna be coming out. We're conceptualizing the video right now, looking for venues to shoot it and stuff like that. But it's coming around. It's coming along very nicely. I'm loving what people are going to be seeing. So look out for it, man.
And how important are visuals to you? Because we've seen the internet change the world and how we view it, especially music. A lot of other people who didn't grow up in the era of music videos and all of that, we don't care much. We love the music and all of that. But the kids now, you know, they gravitate towards more visually attractive things. And how important is it for you, or do you still like the traditional way? Put the song out, let the people vibe, and then a video.
I would say with the technology that's come about in this age that we're living in, it's very important to have visuals. You get what I mean? Because the last time you would make music for the love of it and just take it out, and people would appreciate the actual music, you know. But these days, people want to see who's doing the music because they want to actually connect with you on a personal level. You get what I mean? So if people don't see you, actually, they forget you. That's how it is these days, you know. So you have to be in people's faces. You have to constantly market yourself and be like out there. People should see and associate the song that they dance to with the face, so they can make one, you know, and actually copy your album or go to your show when they see only a picture of you outside a building. You get what I mean? So visuals are very important, man.
So tell me, you spoke about people and the personality, and obviously that's why people want to follow DJ Buckz. You know, they don't want to follow a record label that's going to tell them about Buckz. They want to go straight to Buckz, right? But there was a point in your life, I feel like you probably thought those lines were blurring for a moment, where you posted something and the world started attacking, right? This was your girlfriend, if I'm not mistaken, at that time. If you're still with her, I don't know. I don't follow her
actually.
Oh, okay. Shout out to you, madam. You kept him, man. I was strong, man. I should just shut up actually sometimes. So break down the story for someone who doesn't know. So you post a picture, obviously saying happy birthday, and then what follows is the opposite of what the norm is.
Hey Joe, you know, like, hey, find out how tough it's tough in this world, eh? People want to get to you each and every way they can, you know. Like if they cannot get to you, they'll find the closest thing that they can use to get to you. So she would go outside, like maybe after those posts, and get people that want to make records with me or something, and they get frustrated when they don't get her attention in something. They'll pull her around and do something. Yeah, tell Buckz I want a feature. Yeah, you know, stuff like that. Get harassed and stuff.
Yeah.
So I saw that actually putting out your personal life is a risk to some people, you know, because some people don't receive it as much as you would want them to. It becomes an ammunition as much of a embrace type of thing, you know. So I was like, hey, sometimes you should keep your personal things personal and not let it out there, because hey, it might be used against you.
Yeah, so I guess you've learned the lesson. There's a thin line between showing your life and then showing your personal
work.
life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, and I feel like the kids and parents out there, you can learn something from DJ Buckz' experience. You know, we keep on seeing a lot of children. First day of the year in January, everybody's posting their children, and I feel like that's wrong, because when some things like that happen, when someone who you don't know was your enemy now has access to someone you care about, your family and stuff like that, it's very dangerous. So 100%. Yeah, when I read the story, I was like, yo, okay, me, I'm not posting in my, no one must know where I live, because you never know, you know. You never know who might just be trying to mess up your life.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy. You gotta be careful. We got Buckz in the studio. When we get back, we say our goodbyes and we play Sgicha one more time, because this is the only station where we have some good clean fun. This is African Roots as well as DJ Buckz. This is Komorago. The sounds of African Roots, DJ Buckz on this one, titled Komorago. I got a message here from Woo listening in all the way from Toronto, Canada, saying, what song is playing right now in Ntokozo? As I said, African Roots, DJ Buckz, Komorago. I think it's available on digital platforms and stuff like that, right? Yeah, so Woo, do the right thing. Tell those people in Canada, Komorago. You know, yeah, we're having fun, man. Thank you very much for joining us. It's a re-up. I have DJ Buckz in the building, having a chat, just chopping it up. But we don't do interviews here, man. Those things suck.
We conversate.
We conversate. So Buckz,
yeah,
a lot's been happening. Where do you stand? Where people have been enjoying music coming out of Africa, like different genres, whether it be house, whether it be Afro beats, whether it be fusion of those, the jazz world and all of that. Where do you stand? Do you feel like it's a great time to be alive, especially as an artist, where people are looking towards this side of the world? Because someone's watching a Davido, what's this video, or a Maporesa or Wizkid or a DJ Buckz, and they see African Roots and they be like, hey, let's talk to these guys. Buckz Ramona, you know what I mean? What do you think about us cross-pollinating when it comes to genres and the arts?
Oh man, I think it's awesome. It's very motivating to be in this time of our lives, you know, because people in the olden days, they've been looking that we want to get recognized all over, but we don't know how to, because people are not actually concentrating on what we're doing, you know. They ended up doing what they do in order to be in the same circle.
Sure.
So now you see that they are also tired of what they do, because they've been getting the same thing over and over again. They're looking for something new, and they're coming to us for that something new. So I think this is the time to actually show them that we are that something that they should take and consume for the rest of time, because we have been holding this music for all our lives, and they haven't even started to listen to half of the things that we have been doing. So we still have a lot to offer, man. So this is the time to do what you do best. If you got that Batanga song or that Kwaito song or that hip-hop / cultural song, do it and put it out, and you'll see how much reception you're gonna get. Just trust and believe in your work, man.
Yeah.
They'll take it.
And we've been seeing a lot of projects dropping this year. When are the EP, 7 tracks, 13, whatever. When are we getting a DJ Buckz situation with, like, you know, an EP maybe, or a mixtape? Because as much as people in the dance world never do that, I feel like lately anything's possible.
You know, music is a feeling, man. So I would say anytime. Like, just stay glued to our social platforms, our social media, and like whenever the music we feel that it's ready, that's when we drop it. You know, that's the kind of culture that we're raising in this South African hemisphere. You know, as artists, we feel like if we feel like you need to get this music that we just did today, we drop it tomorrow. So I think it might be this year that I'm dropping my album or my project or EP. So it depends on how I'm gonna feel, or how motivated I am with the tracks that I've made so far. So yeah, at any time.
What genres is DJ Buckz listening to right now?
Making.
You're making and listening. You just opened it up, yeah?
Man. Hip hop. I'm also into hip hop a lot these days. If you can see with the features that I've done with hip hop,
yeah. We've seen
I'm
that.
opening up that market too. I'm trying to show people that we are musicians,
Yes.
not R&B artists or hip hop artists or rappers or what. We are musicians, and there is no walls like over us or something or around us. We should break those barriers and show people that we can do anything that we put our hearts in, as long as it's music, you know, because music is a universal language. You don't have to hear what I say, you just have to feel what I do. So yeah.
All right, so be on the lookout for Buckz on the DJ booth with Sway anytime. You're dropping bars, anything is possible. Sgicha is available on all digital platforms. Any gigs this coming weekend?
I'd have to check with my office. Look at my social media. You know, during the week I'm all about studio, you know, so when it comes to the weekend I always have to be reminded, hey bro, you have to be at this place at 8, and it's 5 to 8 that time. You're like, hey, all right. You know,
yeah, it's a Pretoria thing actually. I won't lie.
We'll be easy.
I spoke to Maporisa. He was also like, I forgot. I'm like, this guy,
I might be having a gig right now.
You could be late right now. As we speak. Man, it's been a great conversation. I really enjoyed having a chat with you. Looking forward to more music. Obviously, seeing this one blow up. It's at that time of the year, you know.
Yeah.
Every week I'm like, hey, it's new. Next week, hey, this one's new too. And then I'm like, oh, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But it's that time. I think people are ready to consume as that much music. I hope the DJs are listening, because man, I've been to clubs 2018. It still sounds like 2009.
Where you go?
And you're like, hey, Joe, all night. Yeah, it's crazy. Social media, it's at DEEJ _Buckz on Twitter. Just _Buckz on Instagram, ne?
Yeah, it's DEEJAY.
Yeah,
DJ.
Because people, when I say J, they'll just leave a J.
They just put a J there.
Yeah.
Like, what do you expect? You'll get my tool, man, from you
never know. DJ Buckz was in the studio. It's been a beautiful one. Check out his music on all digital platforms. The podcaster will